Hello guys and welcome to Frank's Handyman. Today we're going to be looking at part 2 of this really big project that we're doing in this backyard. Right now he already finished doing the majority of the post. If you were looking at the video previously, you saw that he started doing all the process prior. And right now the guys are almost finishing doing the deck. As you can see here, they're raising it up a little bit. What they're going to do is try to level it and then they're going to drop it down, while the other colleague is going to focus here on doing the fence. As you could tell, there's two holes side to side, so this is going to be like a zigzag type of fence. It's not really going to be connected. It's going to be one panel behind the other. And right now the guys are going to be working simultaneously, one focusing here, like I mentioned, doing the fencing and putting the post, and then the other guys are going to be focusing on doing the deck. And then, like I mentioned earlier, they're going to be dropping it here in a bit. As you see here, it's still raised. They're going to be doing some digging, that way it could be leveled. That they finish digging, they're gonna unscrew this here from the post. As you hear that they screwed them onto, that way it would raise the deck. So right now they're just gonna unscrew everything off, that way it could be dropped again, and then that way they could really see how it's going leveled. And as well, the other colleague already brought down all the concrete that he's gonna be putting down here on all these posts. As you can see now, he has a majority of all of the posts set up there. All he has to do is put the concrete. Other colleague right here is just putting down this last board right here and making sure that it's going to be leveled. And he's just making sure right here that all of the posts are well leveled, and also they have to be 2 feet down. Right now he's just going to start putting this board here, that way it just gives him a reference. And right here there was a sprinkler right here that was put there, so we had to move it a little bit to the side, that way it was not going to be under the deck. So right now they're just going to be connecting the little pipe right here, that way it extends it out a little bit further out. And we're going to be putting the sprinkler back once the deck is already finished. Now the guys are just going to be spreading down all this plastic under. They're going to be pulling it back to the ground because they're going to be putting down the deck. Needed some extra, so they're just putting down a little bit of extra that we had. So right now they're just going to be looking at how the deck's looking and making sure that it's leveled before they start putting any of the boards on top. Now that our colleague has all the posts set, he's going to be putting down some of the concrete there. He's going to be pouring the concrete and then as well be putting some water. You always want to be digging a little bit using a bob metal wire. That way the concrete gets stuck in there and it hardens. And right now our other colleague is going to be putting down some of the boards that are going to be going all the way across individually in each little panel here. And right now you're going to be looking at that process. At this point, he has already put concrete on the majority of all of the posts. There's only 2 left. He's gonna start bringing some of the boards here as well that he's gonna be putting on the fence here. Like I mentioned, it's gonna be a 2-sided fence, so there's gonna be one piece behind it and then another panel in front of it. So right now he's just digging the last 2 little holes right there, making them a little bit deeper. That way the posts fit in there perfectly and it's level. Once he finished putting down all this concrete for the majority of all of the posts, it was all done. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at part 3, and that's really going to be mostly all of the final product of what we're doing here. So stay tuned for tomorrow to just look at a huge difference that has been going on and the progress that we make. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and see you tomorrow.